They say you can tell everything about a man by how he treats you in public. But I'll let you in on a little secret. You can learn even more by what he does after the lights go out and you're alone together. Because if he does this one thing in bed, trust me, he's not just into you, he can't live without you. When a man is fully present with you in bed, it's not just about what he's doing physically, it's about where his mind, attention, and energy are in that moment. You can feel it instantly. His focus isn't divided between you and something else. He's not thinking about his emails, the game he watched earlier, or what he's doing tomorrow. Every bit of his awareness is on you, and that creates an almost electric connection that's impossible to fake. When someone is truly present, they make you feel like you're the only person in the world. They respond in real time to the way your body moves, the sounds you make, the little shifts in your breathing. They're reading you without even having to ask because their mind isn't elsewhere. It's locked on the experience, on the connection, and on how you're feeling. Being fully present isn't just about looking into your eyes, though eye contact can be one of the most powerful ways to communicate intimacy. It's also about the absence of hurry. It's the way he doesn't rush past the moment, but lingers in it, allowing things to unfold naturally. He's not trying to get to a finish line. He's enjoying the journey, and that changes the entire dynamic. You stop feeling like you're in some kind of performance and start feeling like you're both exploring something together, step by step. That level of presence builds trust quickly because you know you're not just there to satisfy him. You're there together, creating something that is as much about emotional connection as it is about physical touch. You can tell when he's fully present because it feels like he's listening to you without words. Every little reaction you give, a soft sigh, a shift in your hips, a gentle laugh, is received and acknowledged in the way he moves next. It's like a conversation without sentences, and it's not just your body he's listening to. He's attuned to your energy. If you're feeling shy, he slows down and makes you comfortable. If you're feeling bold, he matches that fire without hesitation. It's a form of intimacy that goes far beyond technique. It's not about what he's doing to you, it's about what you're creating together in that moment. This kind of presence is rare because it requires vulnerability. He has to let go of distractions, drop the mask of performance, and simply be there with you. That means he's letting himself feel everything too. When a man is present, you can sense his emotions in his touch, in his breathing, and in the way he looks at you. He's not guarded, he's not calculating, he's not detached, he's experiencing you in real time. That's why presence can feel intoxicating. It makes you feel not just desired, but deeply seen. And here's the truth, someone who can be fully present with you in bed is often showing you something about how they value you outside of it. If he's willing to give you his full attention in the most vulnerable and intimate setting, it's a strong sign he values the connection you share in everyday life as well. Being present takes effort, but it's the kind of effort that feels natural when there's genuine attraction and respect. When you experience it, you realize how different it feels from someone going through the motions. It's the difference between being touched and being cherished. It's not just about the physical closeness, it's about the emotional weight behind it. You're not just another person in his life, you're the person in that moment, and that kind of focus is unforgettable. When a man mirrors your energy in bed, it's one of the clearest signs that he's deeply connected to you in the moment. It means he's not just moving according to his own rhythm or chasing his own sensations. He's tuned into yours and allowing your vibe to guide the experience. If you're feeling slow and sensual, he naturally slows down with you, savoring each touch. If you're feeling playful and adventurous, he matches that spark, meeting you with the same boldness and enthusiasm. This isn't about copying your exact actions, it's about syncing with your emotional and physical frequency so that the two of you are in harmony. You can feel this harmony in the smallest details. Maybe you lean in a certain way and he follows without hesitation. Maybe you deepen a kiss and he matches your intensity without overpowering you. It's an unspoken conversation that keeps you feeling safe, desired and understood. This kind of energy matching creates a sense of partnership rather than one person leading and the other following without thought. It tells you that he's paying attention, not just to your body, but to your mood, your breathing, and the subtleties that reveal where your mind is. When someone mirrors you like this, it also shows a high level of empathy. He's not just aware of his own pleasure, he's aware of yours, and he adapts in real time to keep you both in sync. If you shift the pace, he shifts with you. If you introduce something playful, he embraces it without breaking the flow. This adaptability makes you feel like you're co-creating the moment rather than having something done to you. It allows the experience to be fluid and dynamic, constantly evolving based on the connection you're both building in that instant. There's also a deeper emotional layer to energy mirroring. It signals that he's comfortable enough to let go of control and let the moment guide him. Some people enter intimacy with a fixed script in their head, but someone who can mirror your energy has no interest in sticking to a predetermined plan. He's open to exploring, adjusting, and following your lead when the moment calls for it. That openness makes you feel more confident to express yourself fully because you know he'll meet you wherever you are without judgment or resistance. Mirroring in bed also creates a feedback loop of attraction. When he matches your energy, you feel more connected, which in turn makes you more engaged, which makes him even more in sync with you. It's a mutual exchange that builds intensity naturally without forcing it. You both end up feeling like you're riding the same emotional and physical wave, and that's when intimacy feels the most magnetic. It's not about one person taking charge or another giving in. It's about meeting in the middle over and over again until it feels like you're moving as one. When a man is playful and curious in bed, it transforms the experience from something predictable into something alive and full of possibility. Playfulness isn't about being immature or careless. It's about creating a space where you can both explore each other without pressure, where laughter is as welcome as passion, and where the mood can shift naturally between light-hearted fun and intense intimacy. Curiosity means he's genuinely interested in discovering what makes you feel good, what excites you, and what little things make you smile or sigh. It's an openness to learning about you, not just once, but every time you're together, because he understands that connection isn't static. It grows and changes. You can sense this playfulness in the way he's not afraid to be a little silly to make you laugh, even in moments that others might treat too seriously. Maybe he teases you gently, whispers something unexpected, or experiments with a new way of touching you just to see your reaction. That willingness to take small risks keeps the energy fresh and makes you feel like you're with someone who wants to experience joy with you, not just follow a routine. It's a reminder that intimacy isn't only about the physical, it's also about emotional freedom, the comfort to let go and just be yourselves. Curiosity plays an equally powerful role. A curious partner doesn't assume he already knows everything you want. Instead, he pays attention to your body language, notices when you respond positively to something, and stores that information for later. He might ask questions in subtle, sexy ways, or simply observe closely to figure out what works best for you. His mindset is not, I need to get this right so I look good, but I want to understand you so we both feel amazing. That shift in intention is what makes curiosity so attractive. It's not about ego, it's about connection. When playfulness and curiosity combine, they create a kind of safety where you can explore together without fear of judgment. You can try new things without worrying about whether they'll be perfect because you both know that part of the fun is in the trying. This dynamic also helps build deeper intimacy because you're not just engaging in physical acts, you're building a shared history of moments that are uniquely yours, from a mischievous smile across the sheets to a new discovery that leads leaves you both laughing in delight. A man who brings this kind of energy into bed is showing you that he's not just present in the moment, he's invested in making that moment better every time. He's proving that he values growth in the connection, that he's willing to keep learning about you, and that he sees intimacy as a space for joy and discovery, not just repetition. That mindset doesn't just make him a great lover, it makes him unforgettable. When a man prioritizes your experience in bed, it changes the entire energy of the connection. It means he's not focused solely on his own pleasure or on reaching an end goal as quickly as possible. Instead, he's invested in making sure you feel desired, satisfied, and deeply connected throughout the entire experience. This doesn't necessarily mean he's constantly asking questions or overanalyzing every move. It's about an attentive awareness where he's reading your cues, both verbal and nonverbal, and adjusting to make sure you're not just comfortable, but fully engaged and enjoying yourself. That level of focus makes you feel valued because you're not simply part of the moment, you are the center of it. You can feel this priority in subtle actions. He notices the way your breathing changes, the way your muscles tense, the way your expression shifts. These are signals he doesn't ignore. He responds to them instinctively, whether it means slowing down, changing pace, or lingering longer on something he knows you love. This kind of attentiveness communicates that he sees you not as a checklist of moves, but as a living, feeling person whose reactions matter to him. When you're with someone who puts your experience first, there's an unspoken message. Your pleasure is just as important, if not more, than his own. It's not only about the physical side. Prioritizing your experience also means he's aware of your emotional comfort. He creates an atmosphere where you can let your guard down, where you feel free to express yourself without fear of being judged or rushed. This emotional safety is essential because it allows you to relax into the moment, making everything more intense and fulfilling. A man who prioritizes you knows that real connection is built on trust, and he doesn't take that trust for granted. This kind of behavior also tends to carry into the way he approaches intimacy over time. He remembers what you like and builds on it, adding new layers each time instead of repeating the same routine. He's willing to explore, but not for the sake of novelty alone. He explores because he genuinely wants to understand you better. He's patient when something doesn't work perfectly the first time, and he's just as happy to spend extra time on what brings you joy as he is on what brings him pleasure. When a man consistently prioritizes your experience in this way, you don't just feel physically satisfied, you feel emotionally appreciated. It's a deeper kind of intimacy that leaves you feeling more connected afterwards because you know he was present with you, not just in the physical sense, but in his intentions. That kind of focus and generosity in the moment is rare, and when you experience it, it's impossible not to notice the difference it makes. When a man holds you afterwards, it speaks volumes about how he feels and the depth of his connection with you. Intimacy doesn't end the moment the physical act is over. What happens in the minutes that follow can be just as important, if not more so. When he stays close, wraps his arms around you, and lets the silence settle between you in a warm, unhurried way, he's showing that his desire for you isn't only about passion, it's about closeness. That kind of post-intimacy connection says, I want you here, not just for what we shared, but for who you are. It's a quiet but powerful form of reassurance that makes you feel safe, valued, and wanted beyond the heat of the moment. Holding you afterwards also communicates a sense of presence. He's not immediately reaching for his phone, getting up, or creating distance. Instead, he's willing to stay in that shared space, letting the emotional high settle naturally. That choice reflects an understanding that intimacy is more than just a peak, it's the bond that lingers afterwards. By staying close, he's keeping the emotional thread between you intact, reinforcing the connection that was built during the act itself. It's not just the physical act of holding you, but the way he does it. Maybe his hand traces lazy patterns on your skin, maybe he kisses your forehead, or maybe he simply breathes in sync with you, saying nothing but communicating everything. These gestures create an atmosphere where you feel deeply cared for, as if your presence alone is enough to keep him content. Even without words, his touch in those moments tells you that he values not just the excitement of being with you, but the comfort of simply existing beside you. The act of holding you afterwards also allows space for vulnerability. In those moments, walls tend to come down and real connection becomes easier. You might talk softly about random thoughts, share something personal, or simply lie there in silence knowing there's no need to perform or impress. This shared stillness becomes its own kind of intimacy, one that deepens the relationship in ways physical passion alone never could. When a man chooses to hold you afterwards, it's a sign that the bond matters to him. He's not just there for the momentary thrill, he's investing in the emotional aftermath, the part that often determines how connected and secure you feel with him. It's a small act that carries enormous weight because it turns intimacy into a shared experience rather than something fleeting. It's the kind of gesture that stays in your memory long after, because it's not about what he wants from you, it's about what he wants with you. When a man remembers the details of what you like in bed, it shows a level of attention and care that goes far beyond the moment itself. It means he's not just present during the act, but he's storing away little pieces of information about you, your reactions, your preferences, the way you respond to certain touches or words. This is more than memory, it's investment. He's not treating intimacy as something that resets every time you're together. Instead, he's building on the connection, making each experience more tailored to you than the last. That creates a sense of being truly seen and understood, which is one of the most powerful forms of attraction. You can feel this kind of attentiveness in the way he repeats something you enjoyed before, but does it in a way that feels fresh, not mechanical. It might be the way he remembers a particular rhythm you responded to, the way you like to be kissed, or the exact spot that makes you melt. It could also be the way he recalls your emotional cues, like knowing when you want to be teased and when you want him to be more intense. This memory and adaptability create a sense of trust because you know he's paying attention for your sake, not just his own. Remembering details also means he values your pleasure enough to think about it when you're not together. It shows in the way he might mention something you enjoyed days later in a playful conversation, or how he initiates intimacy in a way that references what worked before. That kind of thoughtfulness is rare because it requires him to carry the connection beyond the physical act into his thoughts and his planning. It tells you that he's not just reacting in the moment, he's actively trying to make the next moment even better. This habit also reflects emotional intelligence. By holding on to the details, he's acknowledging that your needs and desires matter. It's not about memorizing a list of actions, but about understanding you as a person with unique responses and preferences. When he adjusts based on those memories, it deepens the bond because it's proof that he's attuned to you on both a physical and emotional level. When a man consistently remembers the details, intimacy becomes more layered and personal. You stop feeling like you're in a generic experience and start feeling like every moment is uniquely yours. It's not about grand gestures, it's about the accumulation of small, thoughtful acts that show you he's paying attention. And over time, that attention builds a sense of closeness that is hard to replace. It makes you feel like he's not only there with you in the moment, but that he carries pieces of you with him long after the lights go out. At the heart of it all, the way a man shows up in bed is often a reflection of how he values you beyond it. When he's present, mirrors your energy, plays with curiosity, prioritizes your experience, holds you close afterwards, and remembers the details that make you feel good, he's telling you without words that you're more than just a moment to him. You're a connection he wants to nurture. These aren't just signs of passion, they're signs of emotional investment, the kind that builds trust, deepens intimacy, and makes you feel cherished in a way that lingers long after the moment has passed.